This is a review of E-Element Z88 Mechanical Keyboard. It's a pretty neat box that's not damaged anywhere. On the back of the box, it has the keyboard detail. It is using brown switch or a T switch in Chinese, and the board color is gold. Opening the box, we have the keyboard on the top. Underneath it, we have a bag of accessories. It comes with a red keycap puller, a switch puller, and 5 extra Outemu switches. It was a bit hard to find the right angle, but I managed to capture the letters on camera. And yes, you may have guessed it, this is a hot swappable keyboard, so you can replace them with Outemu compatible switches. And that's everything inside the box. Taking the keyboard out of the bubble bag, we have a user guide that is in both English and Chinese. Taking a closer look at the keyboard, I think it looks pretty nice. It is not a 60% keyboard and it's just a few keys short from being 10 kilos. It is missing the right control and the menu key, but it has this extra column on the right that joins this section of a normal keyboard. The base of the board is gold-plated, but the bevel is in this silver color for some reason, and we can notice a few scratches across too. Flipping to the back of the keyboard, we have 2 big white rubber pads on the bottom and 2 small ones on the top. It also has 2 adjustable feet that are rubberized if you need it. There are 3 tiny holes on the bottom where the PCB is kinda showing, and the dust can probably travel in very easily. The board has this gutter built in for you to choose where you want the cable to exit. The USB cable was plugging for me when I first took it out of the box, but it is detachable and it is a USB-C to USB 2.0 cable. The cable itself is not braided or anything. It is only gold-plated on the USB 2.0 end, but it's not on the USB-C side. Moving on to the backlight, it offers 14 different lighting styles. You can cycle through with FM plus page down. We have the standard FM plus arrow up and down to control the brightness, and FM plus left and right to adjust the animation speed. There is not much customization you can do for this one, but by holding FM plus escape key for 3 seconds, it will reset the backlight mode to default. FM plus Windows will lock the Windows key and will turn green if it's on. The cap lock indicator is on itself and will also turn green if you toggle it on. With that, let's do a 30-second type test to get a feel of how this keyboard performs. The keyboard is pretty comfortable to type on and is relatively quiet, but I found that sometimes when I type, some of the keys are just slower to register than the others, which gives me a lot of typos from time to time. It's not ghosting though because the keys eventually shows up, but I had to purposely slow down and wait for my fingers to get off before hitting another just to make sure that the timing is right. For this reason, I don't really recommend this keyboard. I picked this one up from Amazon for 35 bucks. The gold with brown switch was the cheapest option at the time. For this price tag, I would only recommend this keyboard if you plan to use it as a backup or maybe as a toy. Being hot swappable and having good lighting effects or indicators are great bonuses, but if I can't type reliably, then it's just not a good keyboard and I think you might be better off with other options.